fact, 90% of the thoughts that you have today are the same thoughts you had yesterday. Ever heard the phrase, the past repeats itself? What about, it's been weighing on me? I feel like I'm being sucked back in. Feels like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders. Feels so much pressure. Einstein's famous equation, E equals mc squared, says that the universe and everything in it is made of energy. That energy and mass are one and the same. Okay then, both he and Stephen Hawking agreed that every single thing in the universe exists simultaneously at the same time. Past, present, future, all exist in the present moment. My law of attraction theory says that you are made aware of the world and the reality around you according to the frequency of your bioelectromagnetic field. But what do all those little catchphrases, Einstein's equation, and the law of attraction all have to do with one another? And more importantly, what effect do they have on your day-to-day life? The law of attraction and the New Thought movement as a whole were really thrust into the limelight back in 2006 with a little book called The Secret. Since then, it seems like every life coach out there has used it as the very foundation of how they work with their clients in their coaching business. I have spent hours upon hours upon hours watching hundreds of videos from all of these law of attraction gurus and teachers on the internet claiming to understand the law of attraction so well that they can use it to help you change your life. Thing is, most of them don't really understand it all that well themselves. In the past 20 years that I've been studying the law of attraction, the science communities have discovered so much regarding human potential and ability, which is why it is baffling to me that so many gurus and teachers out there are still teaching outdated understandings. The things that have been taught in religion and spirituality for thousands of years are finally starting to find substance in modern science. There have been numerous studies around the globe where they are seeing miracles, essentially, which are spontaneous healings from things as serious as like cancer and AIDS and diabetes, and these are documented. Wait, what the Studies into the placebo effect have revealed in great detail the human ability and potential to heal themselves using the power of mind over matter. A field of biology known as epigenetics has actually revealed that we can upregulate or downregulate a gene inside of a cell based on which chemical hormone we flood it with. Studies from the quantum physics world reveal how the biomagnetics of a human being combined with silent intention can actually have a real world effect on the physical world around us. Okay, too far down the nerd path. So in simple terms, what does all this mean? In very, very simple terms, the placebo effect means that you can think yourself sick, but you can also think yourself well. Biology has proven that when you have a thought, it produces a chemical that we call a feeling. Epigenetics says that if the chemical is charged positively, it will signal the genes in a cell to reproduce a healthy cell. At the same time, if it's charged negatively, it's going to signal the gene to produce an unhealthy cell. The quantum world has proven that observing a subatomic particle, tiniest of tinies, and intending or thinking about it moving will actually make it move. What's more is these tiny little particles have been observed existing in two different places at the same time. Wait, what the f***? So without giving you some boring lecture, let me see if I can make this seemingly random crap make sense. We know that all energy is just vibration of particles or waves. Therefore, mass is just vibrating at a much slower rate. These are particles that are vibrating really, really slow as compared to like a wave that is vibrating really, really fast. Thoughts are wave energy like light. The faster the vibration, the smaller and lighter the object. Through a process, thoughts transform ultimately into chemicals or particles in your body called emotions. Higher frequencies trigger lighter emotions such as peace and joy and love. The lower the frequency of the thought, the heavier the particle and the corresponding emotion. Things like fear and anger and hate. The reason that the past seems to repeat itself or that burdens and guilt seem to weigh on you is because they are heavy and dense and you have not let go of what's holding you down. Every day you wake up and you have about 90% of of the same thoughts today that you had yesterday. And each day that you do that, you're just adding more and more weight and density to the past. This forms this great big mass of very slow moving energy inside of you that I call the gravity of the past. And this is where you get sucked back into the past. And it keeps repeating itself. When something contains enough mass or has enough weight, it requires your attention. It keeps sucking your attention back to it. And the more you give attention to the slower energy, the more of it you create. The good news is you can break the cycle. You can explode this massive energy out of your existence like an atomic bomb. The way to do this is forgiveness. It takes practice and it takes time and commitment, but it can be done. When you raise the vibration of your thoughts, you increase the power of your biomagnetic field. And when you do that, you become aware of all these things that you couldn't see before, but were always there. When you see new things, you can make new choices. And that's how the cycle is broken. To keep the conversation going, please comment below. And if you like what you're hearing, hit the subscribe button. And when that bell icon pops up, hit that too so you're alerted whenever a new video is posted. Until next time, thanks for watching.
Please subscribe to my YouTube channel.